What's up, guys? And welcome back to another episode of Top 5. Disney and Marvel are completely connected these days, thanks in no small part to the fact that Disney owns Marvel and its collection of epic superheroes. Heroes like Captain America, Iron Man, and everybody's favorite creepy crawler, Spiderman. However, even before that happened, these two large fandoms had great influence on popular culture, and these stories were beloved by millions of fans around the world. It's therefore only natural that some of the fans ask themselves the question, what would my favorite Avenger look like as a Disney princess? There are thousands of these imaginative fan drawings online. However, wouldn't it be great if it was more than an illustration lost in the void of the internets? Some of Disney's most iconic princesses possess powerful potential, and some of them wield incredible magical abilities that some could call superpowers. That alone justifies a conversation about this iconic matchup. With that in mind, come along as we rate our top 5 Disney princesses reimagined as Marvel's Avengers. Our list was compiled based on each character's personalities and individual identities. Shared personality traits and abilities make for a pretty good argument for this becoming a reality. So join us as we match up these qualities, which makes them a perfect fit for the Avengers' custom-fit wardrobe, and placing them firmly in Nick Fury's roll call. Number 5. Snow White as Captain America. Snow White and Captain America are both very naive characters. Snow has a history of trusting strangers. I mean, come on, she shacked up with a bunch of mentally unstable dwarves, and then she took an apple from a creepy old lady she'd never met. And Cap? Cap was frozen for several decades and is technologically behind his peers. He often allows his old-fashioned moral compass to get in the way of making tough choices, which has led to more than one sticky situation. I'd say these two are definitely cut from the same cloth. Number 4. Rapunzel as Spider-Man. Rapunzel and Spidey have more in common than you would initially think. They are both teenagers full of angst and adrenaline. Spider-Man uses his web slinger to swing between buildings and climb walls. Rapunzel has hair long enough to lasso buildings to help herself and others to climb walls. Are you getting the picture? With great power comes great responsibilities. And this match, bonded by golden hair and Spidey web, are up for the challenge. Number 3. Elsa as Scarlet Witch. Elsa and Scarlett are another duo that have more to offer than even they know themselves. Fiercely loyal to family and cause, they turn from being feared and hated to being adored and the hero of their respective stories. We all know that the origins of these characters are completely different, but once they realize their full powers, you see the similarities begin to shine through. Both characters have magical powers that they're initially reluctant to use. However, when they decide to let it go, they're both incredibly powerful. This dynamic duo is charged up and iced down, and ready for the fight. Number 2. Ariel as Thor. Ariel and Thor are very naive of the world of humans. Living in an enchanted world unknown to man has made them curious, yet distrustful. Ariel collects human items that fall into the ocean, and she longs to walk the dry land with her handsome Prince Eric. Thor is unaware of human customs and smashes a mug in a diner and demands another. His wild and drunken ways are quickly changed after falling in love with the dynamic Jane Foster. Now, both of their fathers are hard to live up to and seem to always be disappointed in their kids' choices. We must match these two, because I'd say they would have eventually met in therapy anyway. Number 1. Belle as Iron Man. There's no question about how smart these two are. Belle is by far the nerdiest Disney princess because of all the books she reads. If any of the princesses were to make their own suit of Iron Man armor, it would definitely be Belle. They also share the fact that their fathers were mad geniuses and caused trouble that their children later had to fix. They also share a character arc that has them sacrificing themselves in the place of the ones they love. If that's not enough to convince you that this is a great matchup, then nothing will. Well, that's all we have for this edition of Top 5. What are your thoughts on our choices? Who would you consider the top 5? Comment below with your thoughts and answers. And as always, thanks for coming by. See you on the next video.